Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be reading the book Room on the Broom, written by Julia Donaldson and illustrated by Axel Scheffler. Now, before I read, just by looking at the book cover, what do you think the story is going to be about? Also, what do we know about witches, and how is the witch in our story similar and different from what we are told witches are like? Room on the Broom. The witch had a cat in a hat that was black, and long ginger hair in a braid down her back. How the cat purred and how the witch grinned, as they sat on the broomstick and flew through the wind. But how the witch wailed and how the cat spat, when the wind blew so wildly it blew off her hat. Oh my goodness. Down, cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the hat, and no hat could be found. Then out of the bushes on thundering paws there bounded a dog with a hat in his jaws. He dropped it politely, then eagerly said, as the witch pulled the hat firmly down her head, "I am a dog, as keen as can be. Is there room on the broom for a dog like me?" "Yes," cried the witch, and the dog clambered on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. Over the fields and the forest they flew. The dog wagged his tail. In the stormy wind blew. The witch laughed out loud and held on to her hat, but away blew the bow from her braid, just like that. So how many of you have ever been outside and it was so windy that the wind blew off your hat, bow, or anything you were carrying? I know it's happened to me before. "Down!" cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the bow, but no bow could be found. Then out from a tree, with an ear-splitting shriek, there flapped a green bird, with a bow in her beak. She dropped it politely, and bent her head low, then said, as the witch tied her braid in the bow, "I am a bird, as green as can be. Is there room on a broom for a bird like me?" "Yes," cried the witch. So the bird fluttered on, the witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. Over the reeds and the rivers they flew, the bird shrieked with glee, and the stormy wind blew. They shot through the sky to the back of beyond. The witch clutched her bow, but let go of her wand. "Down!" cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the wand, but no wand could be found. Then all of a sudden, out from the pond, leaped a dripping wet frog with a dripping wet wand. He dropped it politely, then said with a croak, as the witch dried the wand on a fold of her cloak, "I am a frog, as clean as can be. Is there room on the broom for a frog like me?" "Yes," cried the witch, so the frog bounded on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. Over the moors and the mountains they flew. The frog jumped for joy, and what's going to happen next? The broom snapped into two. Down fell the cat and the dog and the frog. Down they went tumbling into a bog. The witch's half broomstick flew into a cloud, and the witch heard a roar that was scary and loud. Now before we go to the next page, what do you think the broom snapped into? At the beginning of the story, the witch and the cat could ride on the broom, so what changed? Think about that. "I am a dragon as mean as can be, and the witch with French fries tastes delicious to me." "No!" cried the witch, flying higher and higher. The dragon flew after her, breathing out fire. "Help!" cried the witch, flying down to the ground. She looked all round, but no help could be found. The dragon drew near with a glint in his eyes and said, "Just this once I'll have witch without French fries." But just as he planned to begin his feast, from out of the ditch rose a horrible beast. It was tall, dark, sticky, and feathered and furred. It had 4 frightful heads. It had wings like a bird. And its terrible voice, when it started to speak, was a yowl and a growl and a croak and a shriek. It dipped and it squelched as it strode from the ditch, and said to the dragon, "Butt off, that's my witch." The dragon drew back and he started to shake. "I'm sorry," he sputtered. "I made a mistake. It's nice to have met you, but now I must fly." And he spread his wings off and through the sky. Then down flew the bird, and down jumped the frog, and down climbed the cat, and "Phew!" said the dog. And "Thank you, oh thank you," the grateful witch cried. "Without you, I'd be that dragon's inside." Then she flipped her cauldron and said with a grin, "Find something, everyone, throw something in." So the frog found a lily, the cat found a cone, the bird found a twig, and the dog found a bone. They threw them all in, and the witch stirred them well, and while she was stirring, she muttered a spell. Iggity, ziggity, zaggity, zoom. Then out rose, what do you think it's going to be? A truly magnificent broom, with seats for the witch and the cat and the dog, a nest for the bird and a pool for the frog. "Yes," cried the witch, and they all clambered on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. And after reading this book, what do you think the main idea was, or what was the purpose of the story? And also, why do you think that? My last question for this is, do you think the illustrator could have done anything differently to better describe the author's story? If so, what would it be? Thank you for listening to my story, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Bye!